wondered why these weird shaped rocks lie on almost every ocean harbour shores? These are tetrapod rocks and they actually save crores of rupees to our government. The science behind these rocks is surprisingly similar to what most articles say about what happened to Ram Setu during the 2004 tsunami. Pretty hard to believe, right? Before I jump into the science, let us conduct an experiment and understand the basics better. We have a fish tank here filled with water. I've created a motor setup that can create waves and a barrier plate straight opposite to the motor. Now when I turn on the motor, this setup creates waves. So naturally, some amount of water crosses the barrier plate and gets collected in a separate tank which can be measured. Now I'm going to turn on the motor for 20 seconds and measure how much water is collected. Let's start. Okay, I've stopped the motor. Now let's check the amount of collected water here. As you can see, the water level has raised from 50 to 150. Now let's replace the barrier plate with a slope and repeat the same process. As you can see, the water level has raised from 50 to 125. Now let's replace this slope with stairs and repeat the same process. As you can see, the water level has raised from 50 to 75. Even though the values have dropped drastically, still some water manages to escape the barrier. To reduce the water leakage further, engineers came up with a brilliant shape called the tetrapod rocks, which we saw at the N4 beach. In any way, if I could get a miniature tetrapod rocks, I could explain you clearly. Wait, I know an expert who can create it. Follow me. Hi.
Hi, Rocky.
I need a favor.
What?
I need a mold.
Can you show me an image?
One second. This one.
It will take 5 minutes.
Okay.
Rocky, your design is ready. It will take 5 hours to print.
Oh, 5 hours. I'll be right back then.
Rocky, your mold is ready.
Hey. Great. Can you make me one more?
Yeah, sure.
Nice. In our Chitti Future School, we are teaching so many future skills to our kids, including
3D printing.
here, kids don't just watch technology. They design, build, and turn ideas into real objects. If your kid is interested in science, design, or engineering, then this hands-on experience could be a game changer. If you are interested, join our one-on-one demo session and let your child build to learn.
Click the link below to register.
Thanks to the 3D printed mold, we have successfully created a miniature version of the tetrapod rocks. Now it's time for engineer's magic. Let's start the process. There's a slight increase in the water level ranging from 50 to 60. That's the value. So from this we can conclude that tetrapod is the most effective barrier that we have placed in this fish tank so far. Actually in beach, these tetrapods are placed away from the shore. So let's recreate it and see the effects. As you can see, the pink boat wobbles more when compared to the orange one. That's how science, engineering and design come together to solve real-world problems. So, as the waves hit the stones, the energy gets absorbed, broken and scattered. Because of their shape, they interlock with each other. The stones disturb the flow, reduce the wave height and slow down the water. Because of that, very little wave energy passes beyond the stones. This is the principle behind tetrapod rocks. In harbors, these piles of stones are placed a little away from the docking area. All the incoming waves hit these rocks, lose their energy and cannot travel past them. Therefore, the ships inside the harbors are completely safe. If you open Google Earth and zoom into any port like the Chennai port, Ennur port or Tuticorin port, you can see huge L-shaped or curved structures built with stones. Sometimes they leave a small opening for ships to enter, but the rest is covered with stones. Those structures are called breakwaters. Kasimedu Fishing Harbour also uses the same technique. Stones placed all around the harbour reduce wave energy, keeping the fishing boats safe. But the purpose of these stones is not just to protect the boats. They also protect roads, buildings and beaches from erosion. Now here's the interesting part. The same concept reducing wave energy is said to have played an important role during the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami. In the southern region of Tamil Nadu, near Rameswaram, there lies a long chain of limestone shoals and coral reefs known as Ram Setu or Adam's Bridge. Some studies and articles state that the shallow rocky chain along with the coral reefs in the Gulf of Mannar acted like natural breakwaters. So next time you visit a beach and see huge stones lying along the shore, remember that they aren't just lying there randomly. They do serve a purpose. Also, if you have come across amazing coastal structures and coastal life that you've always been curious about, do let us know in the comments and we'll make a video about that too. I hope you all like this video. I'll see you in another one. Until then, this is Rakesh signing off.
Have you seen my baby? She's not a dame nor a lady. Not in the way she walks, the way she talks, or the way she loves me. Just look at me. I'm like a monkey in a coconut tree.